glass ball, crackly ball ones. I think going in the garden boxes will be cool. I'm just going to go ahead and put all of those back in, poppity, and fit it over. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be diving into some solar punk stuff again. So I already have some solar lights in my garden, out in my yard, and it's pretty and I love it and I want more. So this is a really easy, budget-friendly way, low entry way to start putting some solar punk aesthetics and things into your home, your garden, whatever, just into your life in general. So we're sitting in the hot car. I've brought my mom to help me film because we're going to the dollar store to see what they have. And hopefully they have stuff because sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But either way, we gotta get out of this hot car. It's really hot. Yeah. So they usually have a bunch of different designs, and it just kind of depends. You just have to see what you can find. They don't last very long. We are at the dollar store, but oh, cute. Okay, so they don't have a whole lot. This is usually there's two sections for solar lights. There's something up front, and then there's stuff in the over $1 aisle. What they've got is they've got solar post cap lights. That's cool. I don't really have posts at the moment. They have these lanterns. I might grab a couple of those. And then these little guys. I've had these before and they're not super well made. They end up collecting water and then end up burning out. So I'm probably not going to get those. I did grab several of these solar lanterns, the blue ones. So that might be kind of cute to put in the tree. But otherwise, I think I'm going to go to a different dollar store. Okay, dollar store number 2. I'm specifically also hoping that I can find one particular type of solar light. We'll see. This is going to be the last dollar store I try, but let's see what they've got. Okay, a few more things. So I already have some of these, and these work pretty well. Okay, so these are the ones that I had before. That one didn't work, so I'll have to see if I can repair it. But they had one more. This is the last one. And then I thought this might be fun. So it's like little hummingbirds light up. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, so I went a little crazy. I got a lot, but honestly, for the cost of 16 of these, I still paid less than a lot of single solar lights cost. And maybe they're not quite as good as the expensive ones, but I think there's also still solar is still relatively new and hasn't been perfected by any stretch of the imagination. So this is a really good deal. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set everything out for a little bit while I just kind of rest because it's the peak heat of the day, and I'm gonna let them charge so that after I put them in, then you'll get to see them later on tonight and hopefully everything will be glowing. Okay, so I ended up getting 2 of the post cap ones. I'm gonna see how those look or do on the corners of the garden boxes. I got another rope light one, which I'm very excited about. I got 16 of these glass ball, crackly ball ones. I think going in the garden boxes will be cool. And then this is the little mobile that has the hummingbird things. We'll see what that looks like. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and just rest and take a break. Okay, so these have been charging. I have put on my comfy pants. I've rested. Let's go put some solar lights out. Oh, and I remembered to grab my microphone this time. Oh, sorry, Kaylee. Gotcha. Ooh, the moss is blooming. Okay, let's do it. Oh, sorry, Kaylee. In the meantime, look, my moss is blooming. Isn't it pretty? It's actually one of my favorite things is when the moss blooms. River really wants to come outside. She's very mad that she's not outside right now. I know, Mama's working. I gotta do things. You can come out later. I can't focus on you while you're out here. I'm doing things. I know. So mad. Okay. And we're back. Welcome to my garden. It's growing really well. It's very exciting. I've got some beans. The bush beans are over here, so like pinto beans. One of them's called a sassy bean. I don't know what that means. Then I got a lot of other beans over there. I just have there's a lot of things. I got peppers everywhere. Everything's looking great. It's very exciting. But it would be nice to have some fun little solar lights. So if you've seen my other video, I kind of talk about what is solar punk. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it, because, you know, it's a good video and it explains what solar punk is if you don't know what that is. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to just do some basic, easy solar punking by adding some solar lights to the garden. I already have technically a couple. One of them's not really working, so I'll have to see if I can kind of pull that apart and maybe it's just a loose wire or something. But it's just a really easy way to start to participate in the aesthetic. And I think it's pretty. You know, there's more, it's a movement, so it's more than just an aesthetic, but there's an aesthetic element that I really like. So here we go. And I don't want to pay a crap ton of money for individual solar lights. So the dollar store is my best friend. Now, as one would expect with a dollar store purchase, these things have the possibility of not really working at all. They also have the possibility of not working for very long. But from what I understand, that's kind of the case whether you're paying $1.50 for this or you're paying like $35 for a single light. Solar is just has not been manufactured overly well yet. That's okay, but that's why I'd rather spend $1.50. So I have 16 of these little glass bauble guys, and I think I'm just going to start putting them in the corners of the garden boxes just for little pops of fun, joyful light. Plus, if I need to come out and it's getting kind of dark, if I need to like grab some herbs or a vegetable or something, then hopefully I can kind of see. Hi, Mr. Wasp. Pardon me. Bam, that easy. Mayhaps that would be a better post for one of the post lights. I'm going to do that. So I got 2 post lights just to kind of see like if they work, if I like them, that sort of thing. You can screw them into the wood just to make sure that they stay. I'm just going to set them on for now, and we're going to see how well that works. And it looks like it comes with multiple pieces, so it fits different sized pieces of wood. Okay, that feels kind of loose. But this didn't seem like it fit, did it? Oh, it did. Cool. Sweet. Okay. Easy peasy. I'll show you the other one. So you can see it comes with these different parts under here, and these different pieces come apart there. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all of those back in, poppity poppity, and fit it over this post here. Maybe I'll get back in there. Let's see. There we go. Snug as a bug. So we'll see what those look like when they light up. I'm not 100% convinced about these. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, that's firmer firmer Terra there. Ugh, stickers. Oop. Stickers. Oh my god, there's so many more. We're gonna be here for a while. Damn it, stickers. Oh, freaking paper stickers. I just can't. They're just, oh. Get off. And here you can kind of see I've got one wrapped around the trellis. This is the one that's not working. I have another one that's already on it that is working. So I'm going to replace this with the other rope light that I just bought. And hopefully that one works. I had a brief panic moment where I suddenly was like, wait, is this the one that works? It's not. We're fine. Doop. Be-doop, be-doop. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and finish the glass baubles because I am only halfway through. So. God, wait. Okay, hold on. That's not what I meant to do. I snapped and I transported myself. Wrong ability. Let's try this again. Okay, apparently my transitions aren't working today, so. Okay, so those baubles are done. So now we're gonna do this little mobile thing. So the choices for this one, there were the hummingbirds or there were butterflies. The butterflies felt just a little too kitschy, little kiddish for me. Like it's not high quality. It's the dollar store, but this one felt a little bit better to me. So, what is in my shoe? A wood chip. All right, let's see. Do we have a good branch that this could live on? No. Incorrect. Hey, ladybug. Don't pee on me, please. Okay, I think if I was going to get it in the tree, I would have to... What keeps touching me? Stop it. I think if I was going to put it in the tree, I might have to... I don't know if you heard that, but I think the soccer game is going right now. So if I was going to get it in the tree, I think I would need to prune a branch to be able to get past a bunch of the leaves. So maybe I just hang this in the trellis archway. I can always move it later if I decide I really want it in the tree. So I think hanging it around here-ish could make sense, although that could just be kind of in the way. The tough part too is that this is a full loop, so there's not really an easy way to get this over the bars without like cutting it or having to get some wire or something to attach it. I'm gonna come back to this one. Ooh, this one's already lighting up. So we're just gonna start weaving this guy around each part of the trellis to match the other one. I would love at some point, like I said, solar punk's not just an aesthetic, it's a movement, and it's all about harmony with nature, and not denying technology, but using technology that works in partnership with nature, basically, like solar, wind, hydroelectric, things like that. I would love at some point to get some wind and solar power on my property. The challenging part is you need like batteries and the proper systems in place to be able to do that. But I've been looking at it. I'm trying to see like what is affordable. And I know there's some programs through the power company in my state. The challenging part though is that like that power doesn't come to me. I just get basically paid for that power. So I'd rather be able to just use it myself. So I'm looking for other ways to do that. And part of it is lighting. Lighting is, I think, one of the more easy, accessible things to find. It would be cool to be able to attach, maybe do some like solar fans or something. I know like my office in the morning, since it's on the east side, gets a little bit toasty because of the sun. So being able to have like a solar fan there would be awesome. So things like that. And then there's this really cool design that has come out of Korea for a solar not solar, a wind turbine. And it just helps to make, like, it's a really simple, lightweight design that helps to make wind potentially more accessible, more affordable. The downside being is that it is brand new. They haven't even fully released all their products yet. And, you know, it's in another country. So it is definitely not here yet. Hopefully we get it at some point, but we'll see. Not the way this government's going, but okay. Okay, I wove a little too intensely, so I gotta back it up here just a bit. Oh my God, it's bright. Nope, still too much. Okay, but anyway, so I think what would be really cool is to get to a point where I can have like small wind turbines on my roof that are helping to power my house. That'd be cool. There are less expensive wind turbines available for purchase. The downside though is that I just don't think that they're very good. They don't seem to be very highly rated. They don't seem to be very sturdy in how they're made, and they also don't seem to actually produce all that much power, unfortunately. So similar to solar stuff for the general public, it's just not there yet. Okay, what is happening? What is happening here? What if we do that? Can we just fake it? Can we just pretend that you're being not so weird? Close enough. Get together. Oh, God, okay, close enough. Ta-da! Okay, now we have to figure out this again. So I did find a zip tie. My concern about hanging it in the trellised area is that like walking through there, you're going to be bashing into this and having to move around it. So I still think the tree is the best option. So maybe I will use the zip tie to hang it in the tree so I don't have to try to get around the leaves. I think that's going to be the solution. Excuse me, everyone. Pardon. Excuse. Gonna hang it there. Okay, I got it. Is that a ladybug in my mouth or something? Oh, and most importantly, when you're doing this, don't forget to turn your solar lights on. Okay, I think all the little globies are just already on. Do you have an on-off switch? I'm inclined to think that maybe you do. Okay, stay there. What do I do? I rotate? Oh, you rotate? Okay. Okay. Good enough. That works too. I think either end rotates. Oh. White C. I'm not sure what C is. And then RGB. So we have ouch. Okay, that's showing up as kind of blue. C is kind of a gross color, I think. I think I want white. Just no, one switch. There we go. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Why is this not? Where's your opening here? What's happening? Oh my God. Why don't you love me? What if I go this way? Can I go this way? You gonna just be difficult? Aha, wait, okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We got it. We got it. Alright. So, can I just twist it off without taking it off? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, for future reference, if you get one of these, it twists off and you don't actually need to, like, take off the post thing, which makes sense now that I say it, because if you, like, screw it in, you don't want to have to unscrew it to be able to get access to this. I get it. No. No, that's my head. The pieces fell off. Interesting. No, ladybug. I'm not bugs. I'm not a flower. So it's not the best design, but again, dollar store. Okay. All right. Everything is in place. So now we just need to wait until it's dark out for the magic to begin. Thank you so much for joining me on this fun solar punk adventure. I am really excited. The glass baubles look really pretty even in the daylight, which is awesome. So I was kind of unsure how those would look, if they would look like kind of cheesy or whatnot. I think they look cool. Yeah, I don't know. Because you get a little sparkle, little sparkly glass color in there, which is kind of fun. So I'm very excited to see what it looks like at night. Stay tuned. Right after this, you're going to see the reveal. But thank you for watching. If you liked this video and you want to see more garden content, house content, my house is 100 years old this year and I've been doing projects on it. I am a heavy-duty gardener and it has been garden planting season. I am almost done getting everything in. So thankfully I will be moving back to some home like decor renovation-y projects pretty soon here. But if you like any of that, or if you just think that I'm fun to hang out with, stick around, subscribe, come back. Don't forget to share, like, comment. All of that helps this channel grow and I really, really appreciate it. But otherwise, I hope you all have a great week and I will see you next time. Bye. That wasn't even that hard of a project, but that wore me out.